Hello everybody and welcome back to another Python tutorial video. So far we have discussed what variables are and other stuff related to it. Now we are going to discuss what lists are. List is a very important and useful concept and we will use lists in majority of our projects. So let's discuss what lists are. So right here I have set up my new Python file with the comment of list. So we know that we can declare a variable, say a, and then we can equate it to, let's say, 20, and then we have b, which is equal to, let's say, a float number of 3.4, and then we can say a name string, which is Manan. So this is how we can make variables of different data types. Now what if I want to store all of them in one variable? So I can say list. By the way, list is already a reserved name, that is, you can't use it. If I say list, then list is referred to as a function and we can't define a function, or we can assign a value to a function, so that's not possible. We can say lst, which would be equal to, then we use square brackets, these are square brackets, then we can input our values inside here. So let's say 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. So this is my list and I can print this list out. So it is another type of data, like it is a type of data structure which is used to store data. And then we can use print, and then we can print out lst. We can see that our list is printed here. So there can be different types of data, like it is not necessary that we store only one type of data, like only integers or only strings. We can, or only float, we can add n number of data, and it is also immutable, that is, you can change its value after it's created. But in other programming languages like Java, you can't do so, and you can only make a list of a single data type. But in Java we don't use the term list, rather it is used as array. So, and then I can have my name, like say football, and then I can say 5.6, then I can say true is a boolean we have discussed. Then I can also use my variable like a, b, and name, and then I can run this, and then see, it will add these. So these data is also in this list, and then we can print it out by using the print function. So list is a set of variables stored inside a single variable. That's how. So list is a list of items that you can use, that can be used to store different types of data. Now list is a very important topic, as I've told you. We use list in particularly every single thing we do using Python. For every project, I guess list is used everywhere. So what if I only want the one number to be printed, or only the two, or what if I only want the first 5 elements to be printed? So in that case, what I want to tell you is that the first element index value is 0, and then it is 1, and then it is 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, then it's gonna be 6, then 7, 8, 9, and then it will be 10. Okay, so what if I want to print the first element? The first elements, let's print, and then the first element is it is list, and then if you want to access the element, you put a square bracket, and then you give the index value, which is 0. If I give 0, then this 0, this is referring to as this one digit in the list. And then when I will print this, it will only print the 0th object in the list, the 0th value in the list. So this is the 0 index of 1. And if I want to say print football, and I can use 5 and then print out 5, which is football. So that's how we use this, and this is the same thing when with the list. So I wanted to introduce this slicing concept. It is slicing. So slicing is used in strings as well as lists. I have made a variable name. So what if I want to use the first element, and the first element is m. So for m the index value would be 0. So in Python everything starts from 0 and then 1 to 1 2 3 4, not 1 2 3 4 as it is. So let's say I only want m. I can write 0 and then I can print it, so I will only get m. So this is string slicing. This can be used both for strings as well as list. And then there is also some other advanced slicing which I will discuss with you guys in another video. Especially for string slicing, I will discuss everything about string slicing, how we can use colons and other stuff like so. So this colon, and what if I want to print it in the reverse order, then I can use this, like that, then it is printed in reverse. So these topics will be discussed in other videos. I wanted to introduce you guys with list, and I will discuss some other function in the next video. Till then you can try some other new things, and you can different things in list. So you can practice some other thing like slicing. If I access 4, it will give me 5, the value 5, because 5 is at the index of 4. So that's how we use strings. List and list are used. So for another example would be name list is equal to a list of names like Manan, Milan, and then let's say code with Manan, Divit, and then Gopal. So what if I want to print the third element? The third element is code with Manan, but I can print this list as it is. It is getting printed out. What if I only want the code with Manan? So I will put square brackets and then I will write 2, because the index value of code with Manan is 2. The index value starts from 0, remember? So now it will only give me code with Manan. What if I want Manan? I can give it a value of 0 and then run this. So lists are mainly used in loops, and somebody had asked me what is the use of end. End is used for many programs. So I can give you one example. So right here I have written a program, and see this program is printing out stars, but this program is not possible without the use of end statement. So end is a very useful statement which is used when we are basically dealing with loops. I will also teach you guys about loops in upcoming videos after we cover conditional statement. So stay with me with my playlist. I will teach you everything from the beginners level to the advanced level. Today I have introduced you with a bit of slicing and also indexing and also retrieving values. So if you like the way I am teaching, you can surely subscribe me, like the video if you like the video, and then you can also comment me if you want any doubt. Somebody had commented me and I had sorted his doubt, and he's all for today's video. I will give you the code and everything in the description. Do check it out.